For 3 years, my wife Teresa told me my woodworking business was a waste of time. It's a hobby, not a career, she'd say. You need to get a real job with benefits. Stop pretending you're an entrepreneur. Every night I came home from custom furniture orders, she'd ask when I was going to be realistic about our future. I'd started the business 5 years ago, small at first, building tables and cabinets in our garage. Word spread. Clients loved my work. I was booking months in advance, making decent money. Not corporate salary, but growing steadily. Teresa seemed supportive initially. Then something changed around year 2. She became critical, dismissive, said I was chasing a fantasy. Orders started getting weird. Clients would cancel last minute, claiming I'd missed deadlines I knew I'd met. Others said I'd been rude on phone calls I never received. One client showed me an email from me with spelling errors and unprofessional language I'd never write. I thought maybe I was forgetting things. Stress, working too much. Teresa suggested the same. See? This business is making you unreliable. Then custom orders would go missing. I'd take detailed measurements, photograph everything, file it carefully. A week later, the paperwork would be gone. I'd have to call clients back, ask for measurements again, look incompetent. Teresa would shake her head. Maybe this is a sign you're not cut out for this. Revenue dropped. Reviews mentioned poor communication, missed appointments. I couldn't figure out what was happening. I'd confirm appointments, show up, and clients would say I'd called to reschedule. Except I hadn't. My calendar showed one thing, clients remembered another. I started doubting myself. Maybe Teresa was right. Maybe I wasn't capable of running a business. The breaking point came when a major client, a designer who'd hired me for a $15,000 contract, called furious. I don't appreciate being told my budget is insulting, she said. I expected professionalism. I had no idea what she meant. She forwarded an email from my business account, telling her the project wasn't worth my time and her budget was laughably low. I'd never sent it, never even thought it. I told her my account must have been compromised. She didn't believe me, canceled the contract, left a scathing review. That night, I didn't tell Teresa. I went to my office and changed every password to accounts she had access to. Email, calendar, client management system, everything. Then I installed security software to track login attempts. It took 2 days. Someone tried logging into my email from our home computer while I was at a job site, while Teresa was home alone. The software captured it. I checked the logs. For 3 years, she'd been accessing my accounts regularly, reading client emails, responding as me, canceling appointments, deleting orders, altering quotes. I went through my email trash, found hundreds of deleted messages, client inquiries I'd never seen, follow-up questions ignored, orders I never knew existed. She'd systematically destroyed opportunities, made me look unreliable, then comforted me when business suffered, all while telling me to give up and get a real job. I didn't confront her immediately. I documented everything. Screenshots of login times, deleted emails, fake responses sent from my account. I quietly separated our finances, moved business accounts to a new bank, changed every password again, removing her access completely. Then I waited. Within 2 weeks, something amazing happened. Without Teresa's sabotage, business exploded. Clients I thought had ghosted me reached out. Apparently, they'd sent inquiries that I never answered. New orders came in. People who'd heard about my work but never got responses to their emails. I was suddenly booking solid for 6 months. Teresa noticed. "Why are you suddenly so busy?" she asked. I shrugged. Finally figured out what I was doing wrong. She looked uncomfortable. Over the next month, I let the business grow. Said nothing about what I'd found, just worked. Fulfilled orders. Built my reputation back. Revenue tripled what it had been. Then I scheduled a meeting with a divorce attorney. Brought all the evidence. The login records, The deleted emails, the fake responses sent from my account, the financial damage she'd caused. He said it was one of the most calculated cases of marital sabotage he'd seen. We filed. Teresa was served at home while I was at a consultation with a new client. When I came back, she was hysterical. "You're divorcing me? After everything I've done to support you?" I looked at her calmly. "Support me? Teresa, I have 3 years of evidence showing you sabotaged my business, deleted orders, sent fake emails, made me think I was failing when you were the one destroying it." Her face changed. Panic replaced anger. "That's not. I was trying to help. You were working too hard. I wanted you to have stability." I shook my head. "You wanted me to fail. You wanted me dependent on a corporate job, easier to control. But I'm curious, why? What did you gain from destroying something I built?" She didn't answer, just cried. Said I was misunderstanding. That accessing my accounts was just her being involved, helping. I pulled out printed emails. "These are messages you sent pretending to be me, insulting clients, canceling orders. This isn't helping. This is sabotage." She had no defense, just kept crying. The divorce took 8 months. Teresa tried claiming she deserved half the business. My lawyer presented the sabotage evidence, showed how she'd actively worked to destroy it. The judge was appalled. She got nothing from the business. I kept everything I'd built despite her interference. After the divorce finalized, my business grew even more. Turns out when you're not being actively undermined by someone you trust, success comes easier. I hired an assistant, rented a proper workshop, started getting featured in design magazines. Everything Teresa said I'd never achieve. I ran into one of her friends a year later. She mentioned Teresa was struggling financially, working a job she hated. Asked if I ever thought about helping her out, given our history. I thought about it. About 3 years of sabotage. About being made to doubt my own competence. About deleted opportunities and damaged reputation. "No," I said simply. "She made her choices." The friend looked uncomfortable. "She says she was just worried about you, that the business seemed risky." I smiled. The only risk to my business was her, and now that she's gone, I'm doing better than ever. Today, my joke business employs 4 people. We're booked a year in advance. I've won regional awards for custom furniture design. And every single piece I build reminds me of something important. The people who tell you to be realistic, to give up, to get a real job, are sometimes the same people threatened by your success. Teresa didn't want me to fail because she cared. She wanted me to fail because my independence meant I didn't need her. My wife called my business a joke. Turned out the real joke was thinking she ever wanted me to succeed. And the punchline? I succeeded anyway, the moment she was gone.